Let's see. So you had so many good things and goals. Did you have any setbacks along this journey to this point?
Oh yeah. I mean, it was constant setbacks, almost as many setbacks as ways forward, you know. Um, a couple of the big ones, oh my gosh, we were on this, my main practice, um, as recent as, 2006. So I've got this new building, 5,500 square feet. I've, we're doing injections under anesthesia in there.
Mhm.
I'm doing manipulation under anesthesia. We're doing physical therapy, chiro to just, all these patients. We're doing massage therapy. We have psychotherapy in there for, bundling up with some of these complicated spine cases,
Sure.
on and on and on. And all of a sudden, the orange barrels go up on my road. They were tearing up the road. That was a 2-year project. And so it completely closed down that thoroughfare. We had car washes go bankrupt. We had a family practice medical group that broke up and disseminated. We had food stores go out. It was bad. I mean, bad. And we were hemorrhaging about $18,000 per month that I would take out of the bank account just to survive for a year and a half. And finally, the we're doing everything we could. I mean, there was like a sand pathway with barrels on it. They had to go through that the county set up just to get to my office, and then that would be moved the next day. And it's just unbelievable.
Mhm.
So that was a huge, huge, huge setback. The everything, the nice new road was done. They took the orange barrels down, and we were just going great gangbuster for 3 months,
Mhm.
and then Bear Stearns goes broke. Remember that?
Yeah.
And it's just like, man, it's just like you get up, you're knocked back down. You get up, you're knocked back down. Yep.
Sure.
And each way you're reinventing yourself. You're trying to figure out, um, thank goodness we still have people coming in. And the whole idea with COVID, we never shut down during COVID. We just did not. There was days where we saw zero patients, but there's also days where we were seeing, the nurses and the EMS and the hospital workers and
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yes.
But yeah, those were tough times, buddy. Really, really, really tough times.
Yeah, I think a lot of people believe, and I myself included over the years, you believe you're suffering a big setback, and I don't think you feel other people can empathize with that because it's you going through it. But man, every person I've interviewed so far has had that big setback, just like you're talking about. And it's just so important to stay focused and pivot and keep reinventing, like you're saying. And
Yeah,
most people
Vinny,
have had
that's
multiple
great.
setbacks.
What can we do to help our profession understand? You just mentioned like what can we tell them to help them be prepared for a setback? What would we do in our former selves? You know what I mean?
I mean, I would just if I had to go back and tell me something when I was younger, is listen, be prepared for hard times. They're gonna happen. Don't
Yeah.
get down on yourself. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when.
And one that just came to mind is when I hurt myself, I would be prepared with um, some type of insurance to help you when you're hurt. They
Right.
still have that professionals. Another one is I look at the insurance companies across the board to insure yourself against catastrophe is going to happen.
Yeah.
And I'd also try to, which is the hardest part, is to build up a bank account.
Yeah.
Everybody says, yeah, you got to have 6 months, fungible cash there. Well, who can do that? I mean, really, when we're getting paid, $36 per visit or whatever it is. But yeah, that's if you can try to have some type of, fungible cash account there in a CD or something that you can reach quickly.
I know that saved
And
my
other
butt
than that,
once.
yeah, other than that, the only thing I can say to hedge your bet is to try to be with a large group or a large funded entity like a hospital or government entity or something that can weather that storm where perhaps a private practitioner cannot. I know that's only available to, maybe 5% of the profession, but that's all I have in handbasket on what to do and how to prepare.
I mean, it basically it doesn't have a fingerprint that's specific to one thing. It's
Yeah.
just a matter of pivoting and figuring it out along the way, but not
Right.
getting down on yourself and just knowing
Yeah.
you got to figure it out. It's just the way it goes.